The British government just told Kanye West he is not welcome in their country. His travel authorization has been rejected. The reason? His presence would not be conducive to the public good. And because of that decision, the entire Wireless Festival, one of the biggest music events in London, has been completely cancelled. Not postponed, not rescheduled, cancelled. Refunds for everybody. This isn't just a headline. This is one of the biggest consequences any artist has ever faced. And the story of how it got here is something you need to understand. The booking that blew up Wireless Festival announced that Kanye West, now legally known as Ye, would headline 3 nights at Finsbury Park in London this July, from July 10th to 12th. On paper, it made sense. And Ye had just played his first concert in 5 years in Los Angeles to a sold-out crowd. He had a new album out called Bully, The Machine Was Rolling Again. And Wireless is one of the UK's biggest festivals, backed by Live Nation, co-promoted by Festival Republic, and for over a decade branded as Pepsi Max Presents Wireless. But the moment the announcement went public, it detonated. Politicians, Jewish community leaders, sponsors, and the British public all turned on the festival instantly, because the man they just booked to headline had spent the last 3 years doing things that no amount of ticket sales could erase. This goes all the way back to October 2022, when Kanye posted that he was going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. From there, when he sat on InfoWars with Alex Jones and said people should stop dissing the Nazis and that Hitler had done good things. He dined with white supremacist Nick Fuentes at Mar-a-Lago. He wore a KKK-inspired outfit in an interview with DJ Academics. He posted, "I am a Nazi" on social media. Then, in February 2025, during the Super Bowl, he ran an ad directing people to his website, which had a swastika t-shirt for sale. Shopify shut his store down the next day. 2 months later, he released a song literally called Heil Hitler. The music video featured rows of black men chanting the phrase while dressed in animal skins. The song ended with an actual Adolf Hitler speech from 1935. It got over 6 million views on X before it was banned from every major streaming platform. After that, he announced an album originally called Cuck, with tracks titled Gas Chambers and Hitler, Ye, and Jesus. He eventually scrapped the album and deleted the songs. In November 2025, he met with an Orthodox rabbi to apologize. In January 2026, he took out a full-page ad in the Wall Street Journal apologizing to the Jewish community, blaming his behavior on untreated bipolar disorder. But for the UK government, none of that was enough. Once Wireless was announced, the backlash moved fast. Prime Minister Keir Starmer called the booking deeply concerning and said Kanye should never have been invited. Health Secretary Wes Streeting went further. He questioned whether bipolar disorder was a valid excuse for releasing a song called Heil Hitler and selling swastika merchandise. But the Board of Deputies of British Jews said they would only meet with Kanye if he agreed not to perform at Wireless. Then the money started walking. Pepsi pulled its presenting sponsorship, a partnership that had lasted over a decade. Diageo pulled out, Rockstar Energy pulled out, PayPal pulled out. In a matter of days, the festival lost its major corporate backing. Festival Republic's managing director Melvin Benn tried to hold the line. He called Kanye's past comments abhorrent, but argued for forgiveness and second chances. He said multiple stakeholders had been consulted before the booking, and nobody raised concerns, but it didn't matter. The pressure was too heavy. Today, the Home Office confirmed they had rejected Kanye's electronic travel authorization application. And the reason? His presence would not be conducive to the public good. Hours earlier, Kanye had issued a statement saying his only goal was to bring unity, peace, and love through my music, an offering to meet the Jewish community. It was too little, too late. The UK had already made its decision, and Australia had already done the same thing last year, revoking his visa over the same song. Wireless didn't just remove Kanye and replace him with another headliner. They canceled the entire festival. That's how dependent the event was on his name. That tells you 2 things. First, that Kanye West is still one of the biggest draws in music. And second, that the consequences of what he's done are now bigger than his drawing power. This is a man who once headlined Glastonbury, who changed music with every album from College Dropout through My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, who built Yeezy into a billion-dollar brand, and now he can't set foot in Britain. He's been banned from Australia, sponsors run from anything with his name on it. The Wall Street Journal apology, the rabbi meeting, the statement about change, none of it was enough to undo 3 years of swastikas, Hitler praise, and a song that literally sampled the man responsible for the Holocaust. There's a real conversation to be had about forgiveness, mental health, and redemption. But the UK government decided today that conversation doesn't start on a festival stage in front of 100,000 people. Kanye West is banned from the UK. Wireless 2026 is dead. And the question everyone's asking isn't whether he deserves a second chance. It's whether he's actually changed at all, because apologies are words, and the last 3 years have been actions. And right now, the actions are winning. Subscribe if you want the full breakdown when more comes out. I'll see you on the next one.